I see you. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. It's me, Shell, bitch.
Hey, gente! Welcome back to another week of the It's Me, Shelle podcast. And remember, my job is to make your road to Friday a lot easier.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you are, mi gente. It is T-Day week, and if you have been with me from the very beginning, you know how much I love the trifecta, which is Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and we have reached the Thanksgiving phase of this whole situation here, and I think I'm a little too excited. I'm so excited that I'm getting I'm getting the morality police a little riled up because I'm getting all sorts of questions like, do you know what Thanksgiving really represents? And I'm like, I do, but I've said this before and I will say it again. I am a child of trauma and I have survived and continue to survive. And I am working very hard on breaking generational curses. Thus, I can celebrate Thanksgiving for not only surviving, but slowly and surely breaking these curses that have been laid out. At least I'm trying. And that's all I'm going to say about that, okay? But that's for another podcast. And of course, as usual, I digress. So I will just go back to topic and tell you I am cooking excessively, okay? So take that, morality police. This episode is going to be short and sweet because it's a bonus episode. And I realized I haven't done a bonus episode in a while. So I figured, why not do it now? Just make it nice, cortico, dulcecito, something real nice, something real short. And, something you can listen to, hopefully, as you cook Thanksgiving dinner and say, this girl here, I like her. But anyway, speaking of morality police coming for me, the Latin Grammys were this past week, and La Rosalia's album, Motomami, or for my non-Spanish-speaking people out there, Motor Mother. I'm being petty, because it just sounds interesting when you translate that in English. But her album just won Latin Album of the Year. And in the words of what I think my father would say, because I really do think this is something he would say, because it's my personality and why not? ¿Cuál es la vagamundería? Which basically translates to, what in the bufuckery is going on over here? Exactly. What the fuck is going on? As you know, I've spoken about Rosalia in the past, and for those who don't remember, she is a Spaniard that has infiltrated the Latinx community. And one little tidbit about her winning this award, she was up against Bad Bunny's album, Un Verano Sin Ti, which translates A Summer Without You. And not only was it a hit for the summer, but dare I say, for the rest of the year, because as Dominican as I am, I like to play music all the time. In the background, I just have the radio on all the time. It's just part of my upbringing, and it's something that I really do enjoy doing. And the amount of times that I have heard Bad Bunny's songs just play on the radio compared to Rosalia's, you can tell where the hits are. So I don't know. This is very interesting to me. I really don't quite understand how I feel about this young lady. I know she has embraced the Latinx community and she's heavily influenced. And it's just very easy to say she's just another colonizer colonizing just in time for Thanksgiving. But honestly, how does everyone else feel? All right, she is European. She's infiltrated the Latino, Hispanic community and is making profit. She's monetizing off of our culture and music. Oh, the spirit of the holidays. Listen, I guess congratulations to her. I'm not going to be a hater because that's not me. And that's enough on her because she's confusing as fuck to me. She's singing flamenco. Like, she started off singing flamenco. Then she has like merengue sounds now and she dances dembow. You know what? I'm not going to fall in the trap of what the fuck is going on over here. So I'm just going to leave that at that. But I decided to share that little piece of current event because it made me think about me growing up, right? Made me think about at least me growing up in the 90s. It was pretty tough. Because I don't know if anybody's experience was the same growing up, but it was battle of the cultures. Okay, we were all stuck fighting whose culture is better than whose. I was being stuck calling a dumb in a can. Oh, my Dominicans remember that, right? You guys remember that? Dumb. Oh, you're dumb in a can. How fucking original. um, and I also grew up in an era where speaking Spanish was considered being an immigrant, which was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life because we weren't allowed to speak two languages. Or I don't get it. It was almost like an anomaly that I can speak both Spanish and English. Oh well, were you born in the United States? Yeah, actually, I was born in New York. Like, because I speak Spanish, that immediately means that I am not from here, or it was really interesting to see how people adapted to that, or just really plain old didn't understand that I can speak two languages. Whatever. What? Because, and I will tell you, a lot of the times it was frowned upon because what? English is just speak English because we're in America. Bruh. Hold on. Pero qué es eso? Oh my god, yo. Are you kidding me? Like, New York City English is the best English? Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. But now all these things are glorified if you think about it, right? Being Hispanic or being Latino, speaking the language, sharing the culture is accepted, it's honored, all that shit. And I'm extremely proud and grateful for that because it's about time. Okay, it is about time, and it does make it easier for our younger generation of Latinx, or Hispanos, Hispanas. Everybody calls themselves something a little different, but it does make it easier for them to kind of express themselves. So, because it is the week of Tea Day, Thanksgiving, that's really what I'm going to hone in on. How grateful I am that times have changed, amongst other things that I'm grateful for. But that's what we're going to talk about. So this week's bonus episode is about Thanksgiving and what I am thankful for, because I know I'm always talking about cooking and celebrating, but it's important to talk about what I'm grateful for, the experiences I've been through that I'm very thankful for, especially since Tea Day is a part of my culture now, because of course Thanksgiving doesn't exist in the Dominican Republic. Nobody knows what that is. We're the only ones who eat in excess and make a fucking turkey and just go to sleep right after. So I made it my own because not everyone feels the same way. So I'm just going to list a few things that I appreciate in my life because I want to share them with you all. So, number 1, I am grateful to be with family. That's the best Vin Diesel voice I got. Maybe if you catch me really early in the morning, I'll be a little deeper. But right now, family is the best that I have. But I am very happy. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful to be with the family that I created. My family, my husband, my kids, my daughters who are home. I'm very grateful for them. And there's a reason for everything. So I'm grateful for my little family that I have created. I'll leave it there. And I am happy that my husband and my girls are here with me. I'm very thankful that they're healthy. And yes, this is super cliche, but I don't care. It's the truth. And I'm happy to have them here to be able to embrace them and love them, because not everybody has that, whether you're just not with your family, whether you're going through things, whether you're away, whether you're working, whatever it is. I don't want to say not many people, but there are some people out there who can't be with their families on, holidays or times like these. So I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful that I can do that. Now, number 2, I'm thankful to be able to have food and actually cook a meal. Okay, because not only are we in a recession, inflation is fucking real out here, and NYC is no joke. People are out here taking everything and selling everything, and I know that there are families out there that can't make it or they just don't have it. So I'm thankful and grateful that I can. And don't get me wrong, we usually donate food locally and we send in canned goods to the girlies' school because it's hard out here. And I just want to say that it is something that I'm very grateful that myself and my husband can provide this time, this or celebrate this time with the girls. So I'm very grateful for that. Now, number 3. I am thankful and I am very grateful for all the new friends that I have made through podcasting, all the connections I've made, the episodes I've been on, and the guests I've had, the guests or the podcasters who have had me as guests. I appreciate all of you. Okay. I appreciate being able to go on YouTube Lives. And for that, shout out to Miss Ty from Red Lipstick Vibes. Yes, because the vibes are always positive on that side. She introduced me to the YouTube world, and I am very, very thankful to her or for her because, she gave me a shot when I didn't even know what YouTube, I'm not going to be crazy now. I didn't know what YouTube was, but I hadn't infiltrated that world. But, thanks to her, she was just like, girl, come over on this side. It's cute. It's fun. I got you. So I really am very thankful for that. So grateful. Thank you, all of you, all my fellow podcasters. I heart y'all. Now, I am also very thankful for my creative mind. And like I always say, if I don't toot my own horn, who else is going to? But sometimes I be getting stuck. Okay, it be up and it be stuck because I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to write about. I go through like these blocks sometimes, especially since I live the ghetto life of having to go to work every day. It makes it really hard. I have a million things in my mind, always running around. So I'm very thankful that I can put out an episode every Monday because sometimes I really do struggle and I'm just like, shit, what the fuck am I going to talk about? And I even go through my own burnout. So I'm very grateful for my mind, the way it keeps going. Very thankful that it does keep going. So thanks. Thanks, brain. And I am super, 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 super thankful for la itsmi.chelle because she has definitely made me the person that I am today. Okay, I don't take shit. I tell it how it is. And I'm myself. And if it weren't for me finding that part of myself, I don't know. Listen, while growing up, it was very hard, like I just mentioned. Motherfuckers had something to say all the time, whether it was family, friends, acquaintances, everybody had something to say, which can really dampen a growing child's self-esteem. And if it wasn't for la comai, I wouldn't be my true self. And trust me, okay, there are a lot of people judging that, or there were judging that side of me. And to them, I say, fuck off, because it is a part of who I am. And trust me, I do not plan on changing because then it wouldn't be me. And that's fucking whack. So thank you, La Comai, for being all that you can be. Thanks, mama. And lastly, listen, I can fill this bonus episode with things that I'm thankful for, but I'll end it with this. I am thankful for all of you, all the people out there that tune in every Monday, whether they listen to me on a podcast platform, whether they watch me on YouTube. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love, your support, your comments, your follows, your shares, everything. Thank you very much. Because again, it sounds very cliche, but without you, there would be no us, nobody supporting podcasters, nobody listening. So thank you very much. I'm thankful. I am very grateful for you. Ay, mi gente. I told you in the beginning that this was going to be a shorty, but a sweetie. So I just want to remind you of a couple of things. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the It's Me, Shelle podcast out on all podcast platforms, of course, and on YouTube. So make sure you click that subscription button, the big red flashing button. Click on it and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And tune in every Monday on all podcast platforms because, like I said before, without you, there will be no us, there will be no me. So please help us out. Last year, hubby and I made a little skit for Thanksgiving where we engaged in some friendly competition. I'm not sure if we're going to do that again. Thinking about it, I'll make something up. Let's see what I come up with. So, I don't know. Stay tuned. So that means you have to follow me on social media platforms. Instagram at its.me.chelle. Click the link in my bio. It'll take you to all my other social media, along with podcast platforms and stuff like that. So make sure you do that. Also, if you tune in on Spotify, I asked, what are you thankful for this holiday season? So answer that. Or send me a voice memo if you tune in on Anchor telling me what you're thankful for, and I'll read it on next week's episode or play it on the episode. I want to hear from you. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I know what makes you happy. I want to make sure what you're thankful for, all that good shit. So make sure you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. If you celebrate, happy and safe holiday. And wait, I do want to say one more thing, because I can't be too serious for a long period of time. Okay? So, lastly, I want to say this. Elon is out here talking about he's reinstating Donald Trump on Twitter because clearly they're both attention whores. J-Lo is upset and says that Marvel, not one character from Marvel, or the entirety of Marvel, has ruined Hollywood because nobody wants to watch her get married for the 100th time on a film because, girl, it's giving tired. J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, El Bloque on the 6th. Mama is giving tired. It's giving tired. But the irony of all of this is you married someone that played a DC character. I don't know. Just a lot of irony there. And Mayor Adams only makes appearances if it's a party or a photo op, or if he's talking about rats, which is yet again ironic. If you know, you know. And we out here giving thanks for the little bit we got. Ain't that some shit? Peace and love. I'm out.
I see you. It's me. 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 Shelle.